Well, gotta go. You really have to go. And I lost a bit of troops. It wasn't as catastrophic as, well, it wasn't as bad as the auto combat, I think. This is pretty decent. I can handle losing that. Plus 100 mana and 10 mana regen. That's interesting. Really don't care about any of that.
Tired of this battle. It's time for some merited rest.
Spoken like a true undead, I suppose. Okay, Cate's down there, I bet. I don't know how much time I've been recording, but I am going to finish this now. Oh, you know, I'm not even going back for troops or for anything. The Archangel Michael walks to the center of a dark cavern and waits as if he were expecting someone to meet him. A shadow suddenly comes to life in the Dragon Knight. Cate of Griffin walks slowly and deliberately, taking stance directly in front of him. The air thickens as the heroes of light and darkness meet to discuss the destiny of the world.
You have doomed Ashan to destruction. You will let the Faceless cover the world in shadow.
You're the one that toppled the balance. You broke the Twilight Covenant. You bred humans like prize dogs. You used my children as puppets.
Our vessels were faithful followers of Elrath, and willing to accept our souls.
But look what your foolishness has wrought. The Faceless too have gained new allies and imbued them with a shard of their essence.
Did they?
You of all my children should understand me. I fight to
Yes,
maintain
I do.
the balance between light and darkness. You fight to maintain the cycle between life and death. The angels have defied both to increase their numbers, and the Faceless stand no chance.
The angels can be beaten. They walk in the open. The Faceless use a dark magic that even frightens the likes of me. Just a memory of their power, trapped in a silver cone, was used to kill my father.
The Faceless are not guilty of that crime.
A sword isn't forged to slice apples. Surrender to me, Mother. If you bring them back, there will be more dead souls on Ashan than alive.
If the Faceless disappear, our world will end, and I won't trust them to the angels.
Uh-huh. Well, Anastasia is stupid. I already talked about that. The Dragon Knight, Cate, walks with purpose to the top of a hill and crouches down as if preparing to pounce. She transforms into an immense avatar of Malassa, whose appearance is every bit as beautiful as it is terrifying to behold. The angry black dragon rises high into the sky, then swoops immediately downward to attack.
Malassa, the spirit of Sarbaden calls you in my name.
Yeah, I'm fighting a big bad dragon. Ooh-hoo. Yeah, it looks cool. Yeah, come get it. Come get it. As long as I can shoot you, I'll be fine. Okay, I'm going to get it. Fine. Attack. I did not even look if the game expected me to have enough troops or not for this. Yeah. Okay. Should be about fine. This is immense. Okay, what do you do? Daughter of Malassa flies into the sky and summons a darkness elemental stack adjacent to each enemy stack. Not cool. It's gonna tie down all my archers. Not cool at all. Mark of Doom dispels all positive effects from target enemy creature and makes it immune to all helpful abilities. For 2 turns, this ability does not consume the current action. What? Okay, so it has a dispel that does not take a turn. It's like casting Dispel, basically. Okay. Creatures attacking Daughter of Malassa in melee suffer from fatigue. Fatigue reduces damage by 40% for 2 turns. Stacks up to 2 times for 80%. 80% is enough, thank you. Okay, so this boss is gonna be annoying. Like, really annoying. I guess I'm going to Chain Lightning. I'm going to meditate. And wait. And wait, I suppose. What did it do? It dispelled. Why did it dispel anything? Oh, is it an archer? Did it just shoot? What was that? I guess it's an arche. That's interesting. Why can't I heal that? Whatever, let's just move forward, I guess. I was expecting this boss to be melee. Could I have attacked it with the Lamassu? I don't know. Oh yeah. It doesn't say they're resistant to shadow, which is weird, because they should be. Well, the stacks of darkness that she's gonna spawn are probably resistant to shadow. Okay. Time to die, dragon. Time's over. Time to die. Oh, look at that. Doom. Doom. That's right, Doom. Okay. They lost 200. Why can't I resurrect that? I guess immune to positive effects means immune to resurrection of some sort. It's weird. Alright, you still can't get to them. You suck. Time trap. Creates a trap on the combat map. The first creature, enemy, blah blah. It's affected to time stasis. I didn't know I had that. That's interesting. I have a time stasis with me. Yay. Die. 3000, it's weak. Whatever. Whatever. Okay, keep dying, you. Get a luck or something. Again? No? No, okay. That's still luck. Still not summoning things, which I really don't mind. Keep on not summoning things. I like it when you're not summoning things to kill me. You should die. You're probably gonna die, in fact, really soon. I got fatigued. It's fine. I got this. Don't worry. And then attack it. It's almost dead. Liches are probably gonna take it down, in fact. If they get lucky, they will. Nope. Close. Not the skeletons. The skeletons are gonna take it down? Oh my god. How embarrassing. Killed by skeletons. Okay, that was not even hard. Nothing like Michael, anyways. Out of the line of fire. What's that? Defeat Cate without any of her breaths hitting multiple... What? They keep hitting multiple targets. You're crazy. You're crazy, game. The heroic children of Griffin gather around the body of their mother, the Duchess Cate, as her body is lowered into a tomb beside that of her husband, Slava. Sveltana looks at each child with compassion and then turns her head skyward solemnly to deliver final eulogy to the fallen Dragon Knight of Malassa.
Cate, Duchess of Griffin, wife of Slava, and Dragon Knight of Malassa, we come to bury you in the tomb of your ancestors. Beside your husband. It is here that you belong. We are not here today to honor you for your role as proud member of the Griffin dynasty and valiant guardian of Ashan, but for that as an able mother to your children, who must continue their flight after your passage. You followed your heart in all things, and it is how you will be most remembered.
Okay. This is it? That's it? There's nothing more? Okay.
We are ready, but our hands are tied by the Twilight Garment. We dare not go against the will of Malassa.
I am not bound as you are.
We envy you your freedom.
Freedom? My people were abandoned by Solana, our own dragon goddess. We were driven into your protection by the greed of the Emperor Liam Falcon and the betrayal of our elf brothers.
Still, we cannot advocate war. There is a balance that we dare not upset.
Then we shall keep our own counsel. We shall adhere to the rights of Malassa, who sheltered us when no other dragon would. And we shall make a mark on this world, as surely as my name is Raylag.
This again. We've seen that before. Experience that I don't need. And this is stupid. I'm a hero. I'm a hero! Expertise, yay, completion, way higher than usual, because I needed money. Most efficient, obviously, if you've seen the damage they do. Damage dealt. It's still the liches somehow. These do way more damage, you're crazy. And then, ghouls took the most damage. Good job, ghouls. Alright, so this is done. If there's nothing else, I guess this project is done for now. I have, like I said, I have another project. It's a special little thing that's going to build up later this year. This weekend. I've yet to record it, but I am going to. Well, there's another project that's ending, which is Shining Force 2. After Shining Force 2, I'm going to have another weekend project, and then after that, I'm going to come back with this as a weekend project. I'm going to be doing a few duels. And then I'm going to do something, at least I think it might not happen, because there's a few lots of things that are standing in the way, but I might try to do something special after the duels. We're gonna see. I'm not planning on doing the DLC just yet. I might change my mind later. I mean, I do change my mind often enough. You've seen me do it a lot. So we'll see what happens, I suppose. But yeah, that's pretty much it, and it's back on normal. I did this on hard, except the first map here. This was done on easy. Not easy, normal, actually. Well, normal is easy, you know. Normal is easy, and then easy is just... this is tourism. You're just going through the map with no difficulty whatsoever. I haven't never tried it, but, you know, I imagine it's about that. The game changed while I was playing it. Patch 1.5, which arrived here, so most of the game I did on something, on a version of the game that you're never gonna get to play. Maybe it's harder, maybe it's easier, I don't know. I heard this is a bit harder at times because sisters don't have the heals anymore, which is stupid. They need to redo the campaign if they want to redo the balance, but that's something else entirely. So this game was fun, relatively speaking fun. There are some really bad parts about this, namely the amount of grinding you can have to do sometimes. Also, I probably would not have completed this game. I probably would have gotten bored with this game before the end had I not been doing videos, because doing videos is fun, even though the game is not necessarily the funnest. I still kind of recommend the game. It's got potential, and then I think duels would be awesome. Yeah, it's not the best heroes in the series. Let's just say this plain and clear. It's not the best, but it introduces a few concepts which I liked personally. The recruitment pool, some other things too. Just some things about this I like. Some others were not well implemented. There's ups and downs, and most people don't like this game. I don't necessarily don't like it. It's fine. It's nothing spectacular either. It's a bit ordinary, I'd say. Yeah, that's my final word. The game kind of ordinary, but I enjoyed Let's Playing it, of course. It was fun. There were some funny moments, of course. My Legion of Lust, yes! I love that. At the end here, I just discovered, hey, this is so the Legion of Lust, and then that kept on going here. That was fun. Personally, I had a lot of fun with it. Which faction do I love the most? I heard that question somewhere. I don't know. I like the orcs a lot, as far as a faction go. However, I do love demons a lot because I have my own faction, which is the Demon of Lust. You know, anytime I'm playing the demons, I'm playing my own thing and not just the generic thing everyone else is playing. Although, feel free to feel like you're playing as a lieutenant of the Legion of Lust if it pleases you. Yeah. I had fun with this project. I'm gonna be... There's still Mass Effect, which is coming to a close, actually. All my projects are coming to an end around the same time. This is a little particular. Yeah, so I have a next weekend project lined up for Shining Force 2, which is about to end. For this, I don't know. I know that I was feeling like doing only Mass Effect 3 until it was done, and then maybe doing 1 or 2, seeing how my schedule is going to work with university and everything. I just did a blitz today, going through games. Mass Effect 3 is almost done. It's not done. It's gonna be done, I'd say, next week or the week after that. Well, if I'm doing only Mass Effect 3 next week, it's gonna be done next week for sure. Weekend projects, by the way, are gonna go back to being on the weekend and not Friday, because I'm gonna be through Shining Force 2. I mean, this Friday is gonna be Shining Force 2, but after that it's gonna be Friday is gonna be part of the week again. And yeah, I have a project lined up for after Shining Force 2. I have one lined up for after both of my current main projects are done, Mass Effect 3 and Halo 6. I have another one, an old game, kind of, a shooter, again, a shooter. And I might, if schedule allows, have a second main project, which is also an old game, which I'm not going to get into either. I'm going to try to have a little suspense on what the games that I'm going to be playing are going to be doing. As always, I am reading all the comments, so if you have, I don't know, suggestions / requests, you can send them in. I don't promise anything. It's not like I'm gonna necessarily do a game just because someone asked me to, but I am going to read that, and it might just affect my decisions if I ever have to make decisions on what I want to let's play. Who knows? I will have read it. By the way, I read all the comments that I notice are being commented, so pretty much all of them, except a few exceptions because YouTube's sometimes weird. The inbox of YouTube is sometimes weird, but I do read all of them, and I answer most of them, not all of them, but I make a little effort and try to answer all of them as much as I can, as much as I have something to say. Don't necessarily always have something intelligent to say, you know. So yeah, this game is done. This game is done. Let's look at this dude. He's standing there. There's birds in the background. There's dust or something falling. It's surprisingly dark with some light coming through. And then Griffin. Maha. This was probably completely off sync though. The recordings for some reason tend to get off sync as the recordings get longer. I don't know why. I'm not very good at tech stuff. Anyways, yeah, this ends this project. Feels weird. This is the first project I end, and then tonight I'm gonna be ending Shining Force 2 as well. It feels so weird. I'm ending the 2 projects, my 2 first projects. Oh, isn't that something? 3/4 of a year in, and I finish my first project and my second one, and the third one comes real soon afterwards. Anyways, this was fun. This was very fun. This is, especially since it was watched to some degree. To some degree, it was watched. And I appreciate that greatly. And those that commented, I appreciate that a lot. And those that liked, even that. So it was fun to see that I got actually quite a few likes. Because, you know, when I get a view, that's one thing, but I'm not even sure the guy opened the video and stayed until the end or something. But if you like it, usually that means you viewed it. If not fully, then mostly fully. So I'm like, okay, I have 3 views on 3 likes on this. I have like 12 views, let's say, but I have 3 likes on this. At least 3 people watch this. That's how I think. At least 3 people watch this, really watch this, and did not click on this video by mistake, you know. So that's fun. Well, anyways, I probably have more than just 3 people watching this. Pretty sure I have at least 20, I think. 15, 20 is about those that are watching these as they come out, and then I have a lot of other people, I think, which are just trying to catch up. Well, now that it's gonna be easy because I'm gonna stop doing videos of these for a little bit, then I'm gonna do the dual thing. It's gonna be a little special, like I said. Maybe I'm gonna do something special if I can figure out how to do it, if I can do it, I'm gonna try to. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. That's an excellent point to finish it for real. We'll see what happens. See y'all next time, some other project, or when I do duels, or whenever. See y'all.